Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video from Frankie the Midget Pool, yours of course.
Tell me, he didn't just say that.
That came out wrong, but let's continue onto this video.
Get to the chopper!
Now, for those of you that haven't been keeping up with my channel recently, I've been making a lot of content revolving around the Predator. Not Chris Hansen's To Catch a Predator, you know about those weirdos online. No. I'm talking about 1987's The Predator and Predator Hunting Grounds. Thanks to my really good friend George, I was able to make a Cool to Hate video and not get it suspended. All jokes and memes aside now, you're probably wondering what this video actually is. Well, Frankie the Midget Pool is here to give you a daily dose of, or not daily dose, just a dose of what Arnold Schwarzenegger will be doing in Predator Hunting Grounds.
You son of a bitch.
Now, for those of you that don't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger recently confirmed that he did do some voice work for a Predator game. The only problem is, right now, no one knows if it's Predator Hunting Grounds or another Predator game that's rumored to be out there. But really, why would he not be in Predator Hunting Grounds? Especially with all this hype and popularity around the game, I'm pretty sure having Arnold would help boost it even more, then give the game more credibility, because what other Predator game is going to be out there that we don't know about? Unless it's kept really under wraps, but yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's going to be in Predator Hunting Grounds in some way, shape, or form.
This is step one! I'm back.
Some of you may have seen The Predator, others of you may have not, or some of you may have seen the horrors of what is Predator 2018.
Fuck you, motherfucker!
Which I pity you dearly because I've seen it too, and I don't know, it's bad, but it's also a mixed bag. But I'm not here to talk about Predator 2018. I'm here to talk about Predator from 1987, because not only is Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, Dutch Schaefer, one of the only two survivors to have fought and lived Predator encounter, but nothing has really come about it ever since. Even in the comics, I'm reading right now Predator Concrete Jungle, but he's only ever mentioned briefly by his younger brother, and he goes missing. While Dutch did survive the blast, he caught some radiation and is rumored to have died in the comics because he's never mentioned again. But the good thing about comics is that most characters don't always die, or they never stay dead, at least. I mean, look at Spider-Man. Ultimate Comics, they killed him off, yet they still make so many of them. All I'm trying to say is, maybe Dutch is not dead. Maybe he's just being a CIA pencil pusher somewhere.
One ugly motherfucker.
Dutch could possibly be the one character to tie in all the later sequels that came after the first movie, and possibly the crossover events, and give us an explanation as to how long the Predators have been hunting on Earth, and why they've been hunting humans, and I think it could work. Now, I know I said you shouldn't compare this game to Friday the 13th, but there's quite a few similarities that I haven't had the chance to talk about since I haven't been streaming yet, but I'll get to that as I can. Some of the similarities that I do see right now at the moment have to deal with the archives. The archives are basically this game's version of the Tommy tapes that Friday the 13th has that further expand the lore in some ways. I have yet to come across the archives. I have a couple friends that have, and there are various videos of people coming across these archives. While in Friday the 13th, the playstyle of stalking and all that stuff kind of comes over here for the Predator, but not really. It's what I really do like about this game, that it has some of its own originality and creativity to it, and it doesn't really copy off of as much. But one thing I could see happening to Predator Hunting Grounds is possibly bringing in Dutch as the hero, such as Tommy Jarvis for Friday the 13th. And it could work. It honestly could work. It would honestly be 10 times better to get at least one person to come back from the dead, rather than all three of your teammates, because it's so annoying.
Fuck you, motherfucker!
Annoying and frustrating as the Predator. And also, I think having Dutch coming back instead of three teammates makes more sense. And like I said, it could benefit if they just add in Dutch as the hero rather than calling in all three of your teammates, because why would you call in your teammates that are already dead? The only other option would be to save them from dying by healing them or reviving them rather than just calling in reinforcements again. Only other reinforcement you should probably call is Dutch, in my opinion, and that's it. And if you do, or if Elphonic is able to actually bring Dutch into the video game as the hero, I think there needs to be some adjustments to him so that he can feel like a challenge for the Predator instead of him just being a regular fire team member in a sense. If Elphonic does make Dutch the reinforcement rather than three of your dead teammates coming back from the dead, Dutch should be at least a challenge towards the Predator. Now, I'm not saying that the fire team isn't a challenge, because if you have a good fire team, they know what they're going to do. But the Predator is getting buffed from what I've been seeing in these last patches and updates for Predator Hunting Grounds. And if he's going to be a lot more OP than before, Dutch should be the one to challenge the Predator, in a sense. I wouldn't say mutualistic combat, because I doubt that mutualistic combat is going to be a big thing in this game. Mainly because your fire team members are probably going to go in gunning instead of just watching or feel like wasting time. While it would be cool to see mutualistic combat come into the game, I don't think it would really work out. Now to get into what I really wanted to discuss. If Dutch finally appears in this game, if he even appears at all as the hero, Dutch should have at least some stats matching that of one Predator class, and this might offend a lot of players in the community, but whatever, this is just my game theory. You guys can have your own game theories out there. You can do it down below after this video is over. But now, going on, the Predator class that I think Dutch should at least be equivalent to is the regular Jungle Hunter Predator. I could have said Berserker, or I could have said Scout, but that would be a pretty unfair, at least in my opinion for me. But if you guys want, feel free to comment your ideas down below on what Predator class you would want Arnold to have similar stats to in this game if he ever does come out. And with that being said, this is Frankie the Midget Pool, yours of course, signing off, hoping you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.
Fuck you, motherfucker!